listening to Rad Rolls, a Fallout Tabletop podcast.
Okay, cool, yeah. Can you do a strength plus athletics check for me for a difficulty 1?
Strength athletics for difficulty 1. Yeah.
Yeah, and with that, you manage to find enough force in your body, in your mind, and in your soul to ramrod yourself through the rest of this hole. Your leg is broken, and you have taken 6 damage. Ignore the DR to your right leg. It is you have taken 6 damage to that area, and you have fallen into the underworks of the vault, which is now symbolized on the map. Where a number of different pipes are. There's gray pipes, orange pipes, green pipes, red pipes, blue pipes, gumbo shrimp, coconut shrimp, all the shrimp in the world. Know what I mean? There's a lot of different pipes down here, but in the back of the room, there's a giant dark hole that you can easily fit into without needing to break your legs or use viscera. You can just it is like storm sewer sized.
If Kansas City Dick is there to guide me, I will hobble over on my one good leg toward that direction.
Okay, yeah. Kansas City Dick and Little Jimmy Sprinkles have taken you to this hole. It's hard for Kansas City Dick to really get up into there because Kansas City Dick is only good about going down. He's pretty much like a Metroid Prime ball. He is the morph ball of the situation. Going up, he doesn't have the bomb power yet, so he can't shoot himself up that far. But what you see,
how heavy is KCD?
I mean, I described him as the size of BB-8, but I'd imagine if he's pure circuits and metal, I mean, he would be, rather sturdy. But
okay.
Anyways,
after having taken damage, my strength is 10. I can lift him. I'll give him a little boost.
Okay, yeah. Above you is a large kind of enclosure that scales up to the huge degree. It's a number of different cages and kind of not barbed wire, but that typical chain link, all encased into a circular room. It is quite the climb up to the top, but you can see that there is light in the top of it. It is a place that you could be able to climb to. But these cages all seem very much themed for Vault Tech. This seems like a very intentional area that you're in.
Cool. Is there handholds on the sides? I'm kind of assuming it's sort of like a circular sort of walkway.
Yeah, it's not there's not stairs, but there's a kind of a handholds, a makeshift ladder, not makeshift, I would say
that type
service ladder that you would be able to climb, but your leg is also broken. So if you wanted to climb that, I would say it's actually a strength plus athletics for difficulty 2 to be able to climb that. If you wanted to fix your leg, it would be a difficulty 1. I don't know if you have any stim packs on you.
No, I have no stim packs. Cool. It's all food-based healing for me. So I'm going to spend an AP to get the extra die. Thankfully, the damage did pump up my strength some. So.
Yep, and you got 2 successes from that with a 7-10 and a 17. Very
I'm relying
nice.
A lot more on my upper body right now.
Yeah, it's just kind of carrying you up. And then as you kind of climb up, you're noticing all of these, there's a bunch of cages. It's almost like a separate part of the vault that's just vertical. And at the top of it, the overseer's office. In the chair of the overseer's office is a man in a vault suit with a pit boy. The man in the vault suit with the pit boy is just a skeleton man. He's been dead for years. But in front of him is a computer terminal with two kind of indexes on them that you could access. The first one is Vault Mission and Journal, and the second one is Administrative Actions. You can also look out the window and you can see the atrium of the vault that you're in, just to confirm.
Oh, cool. Is there any way for me to... Is this like one-way glass? Like, is there any way for me to signal that I am up here?
You are. It's not what I mean. It's. You can see who's up there if they were near it, but I mean, you're so high up. I don't know what the guys are looking for down there as they were trying to get the badgers and then trying to do like ground pound the mound, curb stomp the taint. You know, whatever they were trying to do with you.
Got it. Do I see anything that looks like a microphone?
There is a microphone in front of the computer. Yeah. It's attached to the computer.
Cool. Can I give that a little test, a little tappy tap?
You tap it. There's nothing happens. Just the computer with the two functions: Vault Mission and Journal, and Administrative Actions.
Cool. Let's go to Administrative Actions.
You try to open Administrative Actions, and it says access denied.
Let's try the other option. Vault Journal.
You open Vault Mission and Journal. The Vault Mission: preserve a vast array of animal species in pairings of 2 for a period of 25 years or until the all clear. If new offspring cannot fit into the enclosure, they must be preserved in storage stasis. In the event of the overseer's death, language mutagen will be put into the air. A resolution government system is introduced until the vault sends the overseer. Journal entry 1. The honey badgers have pretty much started killing everything. Journal entry 2. I'm summarizing these, by the way. The overseer has become obsessed with hoping to breed the ultimate animal. Journal entry 3. The honey badgers want to kill the cats. Journal entry 4. The cats and mice are trying to coordinate with the badgers. The cats' mice are trying to coordinate with the badgers. Journal entry 5. The cats put forth a resolution to cull the mouse population to create a dog population. Journal entry 5, and that one's empty, ready to be written.
This sounds a lot like what had happened previously. Okay. I will. I'll start touch typing because I'm not sure I have much experience with keyboard, but something along the lines of FBI Special Agent Rick Longbottom arrives with fellow special agents and are given Vault Overseer access. Then I think, Agent Longbottom and other special agents given ability to make decisions, and voting doesn't exist anymore. The Intelligence 4 is coming out here. And I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to see if that gives me access. If me completing the narrative here is what is going to give me access.
Yeah, it actually does give you access. You type enter, and then the screen turns green and automatically opens the administrative controls. The administrative controls are as follows. Complete Badger Evolution Program. Maintain, what would this be? Natural Selection Process. Access system-wide intercom, remove language in animals, and completely wipe experiment.
All right, so I believe I would like to start with accessing the system-wide intercom.
Yep, you have access to the intercom. Say as you will.
I made it to the top. I can see the atrium.
Hey, did it.
Huh. Nice job.
Can I? So the intercom, does it provide two-way communication, or is it just one way?
Sure. Yeah, we'll say 2-way. Yeah.
Okay, because otherwise we could pantomime. It's like, all right. So we are now we have overseer access. And our original plan is coming together quite nicely. The plan that the four of us talked about.
Right.
So
Talk about a lot of things.
Okay, so out of character, does there appear to be an option to get us out of here? Like, none of these options seem to get us egress. So
Oh, I forgot one. Excuse me, I forgot the last one. I legitimately wrote this down as an option. This would be evacuate animals via vault tech extraction. It's the last one. That is legitimately, it's written down. Okay. I have it.
Gotcha.
I'm not just making this up.
All right. So
I just wrote it first, and I was like, I should have put that first. I should put that last, and then I forgot about it by the time I was done typing it.
It's all good. So we've got a few options. It looks like we can't leave unless we evacuate all of these animals too. But there's also an option for potentially purging the animals. And then there's also an option for removing language from the animals. And then there's also an option for the Badger Evolution Program. And then there's an option for maintain natural selection process, which kind of just sounds like what we're doing right now. So we can, I don't know what the ramifications would be with having all of these animals back in the natural world. I guess I don't know what vault tech extraction is, so I'm not sure they would even have the choice of staying here. So I'm open to suggestions. This really just seems like the first thing we did all over again, where we hit a button and chose who lived and who died. I'm kind of getting used to this at this point. It feels good to be a god. I can see why my mom enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think we did more or less make a mistake with that first press of the button to try and save everyone by sacrificing someone.
I'm down with making more mistakes.
Well, I don't want to purge these animals. Some of these animals I actually like. And honestly, the ones who were jerks are all dead now or caught up in their own stuff. So I say we open up the vault, see what happens.
We want to...
We could complete the Badger project first.
We are not going to complete the Badger. We don't even like...
We don't know what the badger evolution program is. It's probably terrible.
I think we know what it is.
I'm willing to bet it's terrible.
It's probably Wait. Can I go back to the journal?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I create a new journal entry?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to create a new journal entry. Modification to Badger Evolution Program. Badgers calm down and are nice.
See, okay, yeah, you press enter, but that doesn't. You can essentially say that you are the overseer.
Yeah.
But like making actual modifications to that is not gonna. You're not rewriting history. You're just informing Vault-Tec of the process.
Oh, okay.
Essentially.
So
like
right.
you can change access. Like you could say,
okay,
oh, now
got it.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I can't change how this Badger Evolution Program works.
Right. You have access to these administrative functions.
Okay.
But you can't change.
Got it. Okay.
That.
I understand completely.
Yep.
So popular vote, Badger Evolution Program's probably not great.
Not great.
Okay. I imagine if we put this to an Animal Kingdom vote, that most species would probably unanimously say that the Badger Evolution Program is not a good idea. Hell, most of the Badgers would probably think the Badger Evolution Program is not a good idea.
Yeah, they all seem kind of like they're fine as they are. They're almost the perfect killing and eating machine as it is, and I don't think there's any kind of evolution that would allow them to chill out. So I think it'd just make them more dangerous no matter what it ended up doing.
Okay. Should the animals still be allowed to speak? Now, Frankie, I know you have some strong opinions on this one.
Actually, yes, they should.
Oh. Okay.
I mean,
Very
you can't take away their free will. They already speak.
Okay.
I think you can't put that back in the bottle.
All right. So that is fine. So I'm just going to check. Completely wiping the experiment is off the table, considering we have moral scruples with removing their ability to speak.
And beyond that, I'm a little bit worried that we're now part of the experiment and are going to be wiped out alongside it.
You bring up a very good point, Frank.
Yeah, that is a solid point.
Also, removing language in the animals might mean that we can't speak. Then again, they are able to speak because of a special gas that's in the vault. Apparently, you can nebulize language.
Well, one of the four of us is actually a brain in a jar and can speak with like electronic parts. So I'm not going to cast stones on this one.
Okay. So it sounds like we are ready to just evacuate.
Yeah, I'm thinking we should just evacuate and whatever happens with these guys kind of happens. Honestly, the lizards have been the most straightforward and, like, out of all of them, chill. I think the gorillas will be fine. They will find some kind of new reason to go on living since they're having their personality sort of crisis. The elephants will just keep doing whatever they're doing, trying to find and control everything around them, whether they stand any chance of that or not. And chances are pretty good that the remaining honey badgers will get to the surface, and either they'll be able to hold their own, or a pack of wild hyenas will take them out first time. So, you know, it could go either way.
That sounds a lot like maintaining the natural selection process. I'm not sure I
Honestly,
need to pick that option.
I think pretty much we're getting a 2-for-1 deal on this one.
Okay. All about efficiency. That would be almost like wiping the experiment without removing the language, because then you don't have to do both of them. You could just, like, you save effort, right? But we're
It's
not
like-
doing either of those, because that would be... there's a lot of blood on our hands, figuratively, literally, very literally. Oh my God.
It's okay. It's not complicated. It's like up till now, Vault 40 has been in beta testing form.
No, it's just,
And
I
it's
just
about
got these pants
live
recently, and
I'm sorry. We'll get your pants laundered. It's fine.
okay. So should I, with your permission, I'd like to evacuate animals via Vault Tech extraction, whatever that means.
I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Okay. I will select the option that says evacuate animals via Vault Tech extraction.
Can we
Okay.
recall Kansas City Dick and everyone back? We need to make sure we can get back together as a group when this is done.
Yeah, I don't think
I'll handle
Sprinkles
that.
could. Okay.
Yeah, so when you click that command and execute it, a number of different turrets descend from the ceiling, shooting lasers out of them, killing a good amount of the animals, nearly all of the animals that are currently in the vault, except for 2 badgers, 2 lizards, 2 gorillas, 2 elephants, and really, what's left?
What the hell?
Then the back doors open up, and a number of different baby animals in sets of 2 begin marching into the atrium. The front area where that terminal is begins to open as the animals seem almost mind-controlled to follow into this enclosure below Abel, as they begin to enter these cages specifically designed for them, 2 by 2, entering into these cages, and an engine begins to turn. You all are standing in front of this giant, almost cylindrical enclosure that would be Punchy and Hazel and Frankie. You hear a voice come on the intercom that says, Servitor, report to piloting station. Thank you.
Oh no, this is not this is not good. This is not good. I am getting Noah's Ark vibes here, and this is not good.
Well, Abel, enjoy colonizing a new planet with your animal friends. Sounds like you're going to do great. It was nice knowing you.
Is there an abort button anywhere over there? That might be a good idea, like 5 seconds ago.
No, what you all realize is this is a massive drill, a rocket-propelled drill that is ready to drill up through the earth, that has been specially designed to return everyone to the surface.
Oh,
Okay.
I was really hoping it was a rocket.
I'm really glad it's not a rocket.
It's partially a rocket.
Well,
Oh my
it is
gosh,
a
Vault 40
rocket-propelled
was
drill.
Vault 40 was actually on the moon the whole time.
And it does need a servitor to pilot it.
Oh.
Am I a servitor?
I don't know, are you a robot?
Did Kansas City Dick pilot it?
Sure can.
Follow
So the
dick.
flashing lights propel towards the bottom of the enclosure, kind of in like a little pad that you could almost like R2D2 yourself into, like, you know, Avatar style. You could just like avatar yourself into it at this point. Connect yourself up to the enter the net, as they would say. There is a slot for you to do that if you would like to try.
Oh boy. This is a job for a robo brain, folks. I got this. And Punchy will roll over to the station.
Please roll an intelligence plus. So everybody, I'm about to do some rolls, and do as you will, spend as you will, do as you please. This is going to be an intelligence plus science for a difficulty 4.
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What's our AP situation?
Quickly dwindling. We're down to 5.
You know what? I'm gonna roll my a 2, because I feel like you guys might need some AP to survive.
Do you want to spend 1 because I feel like that's
Yeah.
Is this a little bit
Go
closer?
spend
All right, I will
1.
spend 1.
yeah.
Fine.
I feel like 1 for 1 die is a pretty nice. Oh, okay.
Wow. Good job.
Well, at least. Listen, I'm smart. I don't know so much about science.
Actually, you plug into the system, and it's almost like you have become the drill. You are. You've become the drill. You're the Kwisatz Haderach of Vault-Tec drilling. You've become. You are now the sandboard, but you feel connected. You feel connected to every vault in the entirety of America. You feel like that you are a part of that network as well. And you know exactly how to get this drill started, and it's just by pedaling your feet.
I ain't got feet. I got his treads.
It's all in your mind, man. It's all in your mind.
Oh, it's guys. Can I talk, or am I so much in the net?
You can talk. I mean, yeah,
So
you can
in the
talk.
net.
Guys, I feel like I got a body again. I can touch, I can feel. I feel like I got legs. All I gotta do is kick my legs. I can do it. I can do it. I can swim.
Don't kick your legs.
I feel it. I feel a body.
Not kick your legs.
A body.
Punchy.
It's magical. Oh, I feel hungry. I'm like phantom hungry. Oh, this is amazing. It's amazing. And then what happens?
And then
he's
And
pedaling.
then
I mean, if you
burst
think
out of
it's
the
amazing,
ground.
then I would say the character would just like start. It's whatever you want to do. That you are the ignition to this
Are the
thing.
drill.
there's this whole
yeah,
there would be a whole dream sequence we'd put in there with like swirling planets and like look like an acid trip. It'd be perfect.
It's all like 2001 and the end of Black Hole.
Yes.
It's like Punchy perched on like a rock in hell, looking ominous. Yeah, I'd say that vault.
Everything
is going as straight
everywhere
up as
all
the
at
can
once.
possibly
They're
do
sitting
it.
there as rocks.
All right, so you're gonna start pedaling your legs.
Yeah.
All right, when you do that, the doors to it close and enclose Hazel and Frankie beside you as you're sitting there. Frankie, you're still on the top of this drill in the overseer's office, and all of a sudden, from the floor, almost these like vents open up, and below you, Frankie and Hazel, and I guess technically Abel, you see a giant nuclear reactor directly below you that is currently powering up. And so what I'm going to have you all do with that super low roll from Mr. Punchy Bahoon over here, can you do an endurance plus survival for a difficulty 4? I believe for Hazel and Frankie it'll be 4, and since you're so far up, I will say Abel, it's a difficulty 3.
endurance survival.
Endurance and survival. Oh.
Let's all use one.
That'll wipe us out, right?
Well, no. So the three of you can use one, and what I will do is I will use my daring nature.
Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, Punchy doesn't have to. Punchy's not affected by this. Punchy doesn't need to roll.
So,
Do we have
all
three
right,
or
so
four left?
I'm not rolling. Okay.
Yep, you're not
three
affected.
So
left.
it's you two. I'm going to use daring nature to basically give the GM an AP.
So we'll still have 1 AP left after this.
We'll have 2 AP after this because I'm
2 AP.
instead of spending one. We had 4.
Oh no, okay, yeah, I see.
So instead of spending one from the pool, I'm giving the GM one for better or for worse. I actually get 2 successes, and I didn't even roll the damn extra. Wait, I need to roll the extra. Never mind, because I'm looking for a. What am I looking for, Dave?
You're looking for 3.
Difficulty 3.
Yeah. So okay.
I got 3, but I needed 4, right?
You needed 4.
Okay, and then I get to re-roll that because of the daring nature. Yeah, I just get 2.
Yeah, kid.
And-
all 3 of you, please just roll a d100 for me. That would be on the right hand side of your. It would be under the dice mechanic on the right hand side. If you could roll a d100 for me, that would be great.
I got a 70.
All right, so let's see here. Let me look up all of this. All right, cool. Here's what happens. Punchy, as you begin to move your legs, you realize that around you, all of your friends are also frying to death. But you can't help it. You're just like rolling right along, and it's almost like you see this connection, this network, and as you're plummeting up, like you start to get stronger connections, and then all of a sudden, a red connection, almost like a red line, shoots directly into what you would perceive as your brain. It kind of stuns you as you continue petting. You're kind of out of it. Frankie, you are being burned by this absolutely terrible force, taking 7 radiation damage to you, and it's almost like the lights in the vault are kind of like drawing towards you as they go out because you have mutated. You have received the Darkener mutation, and you can absorb photons to create pockets of complete darkness in a 10 by 10 foot radius for 1 luck point. Hazel, you are feeling the same effects, taking, what did I say, 9 was it? Was it 9 I said? 9 radiation damage to you?
Maybe?
I believe so.
I rolled a 3.
I don't care. All of a sudden, all over your body, a number of different flowers. I'm talking dandelions. I'm talking like peonies. Like I'm talking like a number of different flowers just start radiating from your skin, shooting up because you are now florally mutated. You have flowers growing all over your body, and you can spend 1 luck point to pick a flower and heal an ally for 3 HP. You also gain +2 endurance in direct sunlight. Abel, you feel the flash come from below the floor. It's less intense than what everybody has, but you have taken 9 radiation damage, and you have received, let's see, you rolled a 10. You are a now a blank. A blank mutation means that all of a sudden Frankie and Hazel, they don't really notice that you're there, because a blank mutation, you can burn 1 luck point to make any person in the immediate area not notice what you're doing for 5 seconds. All of this radiation is pouring into you all as the drill apexes up through the ground, and you all are stunned. the first to come to is, of course, Punchy. And in your mind, you start to feel the drill less and are recentered around yourself as your compatriots are passed out. There's a red light pouring in through an open doorway, and you realize that all the animals have already gone and left. But from your mind, you feel something weird. Something has happened to you. All of a sudden, from your brain, you hear, "Listen here, I'll make you an offer you can't refuse." And that's where we'll end the session.
What's a little nuclear shenanigans?
My character is officially a druid now. You realize that? Like, I've gone through so much trouble to make sure that I have a character who's not a druid, that's not in D&D, and now my character is a druid.